I would say banks and financial service institutions in general, they are experiencing a perfect storm at the moment. So they are facing new entrants, they are facing technology changes, they have to make up their mind how to deal with the cloud. And you see all these different challenges and changes at the same time creates a very complex environment. And that's what you see in the customer discussions. Yeah, over the past 2 days, we talked about how can we get from where we are today to where we need to be tomorrow. How can we transition from our own premises to the cloud? How can we use technology like artificial intelligence and blockchain in the future embedded in our solutions? How can we improve the customer experience? Yeah, so all these things are on the table, and it's great to see how the customers collaborate with each other to discuss these topics. So that's for me always the highlight in these sessions, when the customers share some of the daily challenges they have and some of their thoughts, and then we figure it out together. In relation to SAP and SAP Fioneer and BD Consultores, it takes partnerships to make these transformations successful. And exactly this is where BD Consultores comes into the game with SAP and SAP Fioneer. SAP Fioneer and SAP can only take the customer that far. But at the end of the day, we need the local expertise as well, the regional partners that help us to successfully deliver and finish the journey with the customers. Banks will in the future not only compete with banks. Banks will compete with all sorts of companies that offer financial services as well. And at the end of the day, it comes down to customer experience to a large extent. Obviously, there are other parameters like costs, etc., prices for your products. But customer experience, so that you can build up that relationship with the customers, and the customers like the processes and the service you bring to the table, I think that's the most important thing. So, and to that respect, I can only recommend every bank to look left and right and to look beyond their traditional scope, and take a look what some of the new entrants are bringing to the table, taking a look at new technology and what it can do to customer service. They simply need to change from their very traditional model to a new digital model. And that means as well that their own channels, are probably not enough. They need to be present in all sorts of social media platforms, business networks, and therefore digitalization is key.